Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to our boy, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Shem Kodash, Hallelujah, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Shem Kodash. That's in ancient Hebrew, saying all praises to Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly called Jehovah, or God, and his son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the full elect. This video, Lords, will main titled the cost in mind for the kingdom. It's something we have to bear in mind at all times. The cost is everything. We are basically supposed to have in mind to prepare to give up everything, including our life, for the kingdom of heaven's sake. So I'm going to play this little clip in here, from the movie Avengers.
Did you do it?
Yes.
What did it cost?
Everything.
Yeah, that's it, yo. To complete the task he had in mind, Thanos, it cost him everything. Because at even one point, he had to basically sacrifice that girl. And the funny thing, when he had to sacrifice her, she laughed and said, hey, you see me, you get fucked because there's nothing on this earth you love. And she was wrong because she was that specific person. And it's true of always, when we have family, we have my parents or sibling, our wife or kids, and they may think we don't love them, and we don't have so-called feelings or support towards them. We based upon the fact that we have to focus on this given task, but in truth and in fact, we do, have that so-called love for them, but we have to disregard all of that, and forget this truth, if we basically make it to the kingdom of heaven, it will cost everything, and that's a feeling we have. Maybe, evil flesh will lose at the end of the day, good riddance, but we have to have the mindset, as scripture was supposed to count the cost for lose all things, everything, with job, so-called family, even to the point of our life, and it will come at different intervals in our life where we have to give up, find ourselves losing. There's this quote from the movie Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. We have given great power, we have given a great task. That task is to basically push for this ministry, right, to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's our task, and the cost is everything. We have to put we're down to life on the line, to push for this ministry. Yahushai ultimately lost his life, right? The disciples, they were killed. John the Revelator, who basically boiled in the isle and then banished to the island of Patmos. That's what it costs, to basically make it to the kingdom, Alright, so I'm going to have to get some precept here lined up, and lazily in this lesson being edified until I go there. This is 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 40. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth, And a pilgrim is a person that traverse, they don't really have no belonging, never lead no way. Yahushua said, what bird of nest and fox of holes, but the Son of Man have nowhere to lay his head. We're gonna feel that we at times here when we even know whom we will give up. Because the scripture says in the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, friend, bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. And we, the hopeful, let go and refuse that mark of the beast, which is implanted by our 5D chip, so we'll not be able to do no form of transaction. So we'll be basically blocked out from normal life, so to speak. Same thing them pushing for with the job right now. Right? So at that point, we'll basically be nobodies, no job, no livelihood, nothing. Which go back to the scriptures, because scripture said the remnant shall now stay upon the Lord, rest upon the Lord, will look directly for the Most High's feed, and help. Verse 41, he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. So you purchase maybe even a house, you purchase a car, have the mindset that guess what, this will be a thing of the past very soon, and any God can play. He that occupied merchandise as he that had no profit by it. Even brothers the trading, I myself the trading, stocks, cryptos, whatever investment, have the mindset that guess what, this can go at any point. And if you do have your mind caught up in it, and you're for the Most High will rip it from you. It says, read that back, and he that occupied merchandise as he that had no profit by it, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein, and he that soweth as if he should not reap. So also he that planteth the vineyard as he that shall not gather the grapes, and they that marry as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not as the widows. And let's say you get a so-called wife, not a real wife, but you get a woman, just know say she only did it for the specific time, when trouble there's a saying by a song by Moose, she gonna run away when it get hard, and even they get harder. Then we see these women, them only there for a time, and if the Most High will should make it for the kingdom, we don't know, So you have to have the mindset that hey, even she will come, woman goes. Yes, maybe it's a hard thing to let go, but indeed that is just something we have to do. Not saying it will be easy, but it's necessary. It says, and therefore they that labor in vain, because the work we do on this side, it's basically going to come to naught. The only thing that makes sense here is basically pushing for this ministry, and charity among the brotherhood. But everything you invest on this side, it will come to naught. This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 24. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. So if we deny ourselves, let go of all of the desires of the flesh, me say, oh, I want this, I want that, no more. Right, scripture says we are dead, or no life is hidden with Yahushua. When Yahushua return, then we'll be left for a period with him, then we'll go live in glory. But no, all of those desires, all of those wants, have to basically mortify them, make them dead. Prepare to lose everything, Prepare to lose your house, prepare to lose your home, prepare to lose your car, prepare to lose your job, prepare to lose even your own life. That's what it takes to basically make it to the kingdom of heaven. Verse 25, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. For what is a man profited, if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Because the time will come when you basically for trade, right? Or basically not even say wants to trade, you're going to pose with the option, the hour temptation. Which side will you choose? Will you choose, for basically you'll put your life on the line, for Yahweh Shemi Shai, or will you basically fall and falter and accept the mark of the beast, and be destroyed? This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that he present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. This is our reasonable service. We set our bodies as a living sacrifice, and that come daily. As Yahweh said, take up a cross daily and follow me. So daily we will suffer needs, daily we will suffer wants, daily we will suffer for Yahweh say, daily we will lose things, while we make it to the kingdom of heaven, because that's the end goal. As it's written, though the outward man perish, the inward man is renewed day by day. The more we lose in the society, the more we're supposed to cleave to Yahweh Shai power. And I have this picture here that I believe I got from my brother. He did a lesson on, if you remember his name, from I think Chicago camp. He says, it's a quote from Yoda, the movie there, Star Wars, I believe. He says, train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose, because if you don't let go of everything, and you have the mindset to lose everything, the time will come when it will be taken away, and your mind will be taken away with it, This is Philippians chapter 3, verse 7. But what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Yahushai. Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Yahushua Mashiach my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Yahushai. So we're supposed to have the mindset, for count everything lost, every single thing we have in this world is but nothing, for win Yahushai, win salvation. This is First Timothy chapter 6 and verse 6. But godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. But they that be rich are, some of us break that down. So, but godliness with contentment is great gain. So once we have godliness, we're supposed to be content with what the Most High give us. So far we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. Nothing we have right now, physically or tangible, will we take to the kingdom. Not even our flesh will make it to the kingdom. Therefore, have the mindset to lose all things and count all things lost. Down to our flesh, our literal flesh that we in every day, that will not make it. So why hold on to anything here? Have the mindset to lose everything and let go of everything from now. Not saying you're going to be negligent and walk off a job right now, but have the mindset, say, any given day, we'll lose this shit. Verse 8, and having food and raiment, let us be there with content. So once you have food and you have clothes, that's it. Because we're only looking forward to make it unto the kingdom, As Yahushua said, what's sufficient for the day is the evil thereof. We live day to day. That's the mindset we're supposed to have. Taking no thought for tomorrow. Not saying you're not going to prepare, like, for example, hurricane or come or storm, whatever the fuck it is. For the most I will for it to be. That's what it comes down to. Not saying you're not going to get some extra food or whatever. But in the day, who trust and hope is in Yahweh Shai, as we for ourselves can do nothing. Verse 9. But they that be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. I read this verse real quick, verse 11. It says, but thou, O man of God, flee these things, and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, meekness. Fight the good fight of faith, lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called, and hast professed a good profession before many witnesses. Be prepared to lose all things. Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do it corrupt. So at the end of the day, all treasures here subject to loss, and will be lost at the end of the day. And where thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. And we don't want our heart to be on this wicked ass kingdom. Our heart's supposed to be what? On the kingdom of heaven, on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, If ye then be risen with Yahushai, seek those things which are above, where Yahushai sitteth on the right hand of Yahweh. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. So our affections, our desire, our feelings, our love, our mind, our heart, supposed to be on things on the kingdom, meditating upon the kingdom. Because every single thing you set your that's set on in this current life, the fashion of this world are going to change. The things right now that we're looking on, as it's written, all these things shall be dissolved. Therefore, what manner of men are ye to be? Let go of this world. Verse 3. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Yahushai in Yahweh. When Yahushai, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil, concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 1. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahushua Mashiach, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach, and enduring, these hardness, these loss of all things, the suffering of brothers go through it on the daily, and being solitary. It's not going to be easy. Me saying it, going through it on the daily, it give you a plague of the mind, you feel it physically at times, but it's necessary. And we have to go through it. It's a rite of passage. Only way we're going to make it to the kingdom, as Yahweh said, enter in at the straight gate, Verse 4, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier. We're not supposed to be entangled with the affairs of this life. Yes, we'll be a good father to the best of our ability, and a good husband or whatever, to the scriptures, not to this fucked up society. We'll be to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but our mind is not here. Your wife can get up any day she wants and left. Your kids can grow to be fucked. What can we do about it? In the kingdom of heaven, we'll have power. Then we'll dictate. Why have your mind upon things right now? You basically have it's eligible to be lost at any time. Therefore, let it go. Hurt it. It's a quick clipping that Ella Priest Barak Gabar put up. Let's play real quick.
You bullshit. No shit. Yeah, seriously, man, I got a little girl. Oh, man, that's groovy, man. That's groovy. I can dig it. That's cool. Hey, dig, man, I know you got a picture, man. Let me see a picture. Shit. Can you make it? Man, what the fuck you mean, bro? That's your little girl, man. That's your baby. You know how to survive 26 months in the bush? Cause I don't think about the world, Skip. That shit don't exist to me. I don't give a fuck about anything or anyone in it. Because the minute I do, I'm a dead man out here. And you remember that shit. We talk about the world when we get back.
Yeah, in the kingdom, then we can be a so-called family man, and we'll be of this wicked ass society. We can't focus on a family right now. We can't focus on kids. Can't focus on not even our own life. We're focusing on salvation. We're focusing on pushing for this ministry. Because the moment we're distracted, that's the moment the demon will catch us. And that's it for us. This is 2 Ezra chapter 14, verse 14. Let go from the immortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. And that's the weak nature. Men, of this earth, of this world, of this age, think upon who I gotta be a good father, a good this, according to society that is, that's weak. We're supposed to have the mind to say, oh, fuck this place. You know, if the Most High will for family make it, so be it, but do we guarantee their salvation? No. So why have hope in it? You know, I'm still hoping it, or why have you set your mind upon it? You know? Right? You're not profitable. What you going to do when you see your wife take the trip? It's possible. Oh shit. Shit got real. So have the mindset knowing that, yeah, any card can play. It's written that some more families gonna sell us out. We don't know what we're gonna play. If you have hope, you know, and put your mind and your whole heart in person, the scripture says, cursed be he that trusteth in man. We experience that daily. Our mind supposed to be upon Yahweh Shem Shai. Verse 15, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. For the time is fled far away, and least in his heart at hand. For now is the vision to come, which thou hast seen. Close with this. This is Matthew 19, verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we are forsaking all, everything, family. Them disregard their own life, you know, or their own livelihood, everything, and follow thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, he also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. That is the kingdom of heaven. That is our reward if we count all things lost on this side with the excellency of Yahweh Shem Yoshai. Verse 29, and every one that had forsaken houses, her brethren, her sisters, her father, her mother, her wife, her children, her lands, for my name's sake, the name is Yahushai, the name of the Most High is Yahweh, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. That is basically the journey to everlasting life, the kingdom of heaven. And doing it is not going to be easy. It's going to be a hard task. You know, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, what? We're more than conquerors. We can do all things through Yahushai that strengthened us. You know, and during that way, we're going to feel away. You know, we're going to feel away. Shit, yo, I kill the old man. We'll fight against our feelings, our emotions, you know, the flesh. It will become a struggle, you know. That's why Yahushua said this in John 16, verse 33. These things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I overcome the world, you know. And I'm at point him tell us, yo, that we shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice. Well, we are weep and lament because we give up everything while the world is just indulging in lust, indulging in their desires, while we set aside everything for the kingdom of heaven. But when Yahweh shall return, as written, then our life and our glory, then we will have our reward, and that's basically the cost for the kingdom of heaven, which is everything. Giving all praises to our poor Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash, the 102 elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Hope this lesson was edifying and comforting until you let go there. Shalom to the full life.